about profits over people. My name is Joli. I work at the Ilikai Hotel for the past 24 years. I was born and raised on the Big Island, but I've been living on Oahu for 30 years. I'm here today because I don't want to see the Hawaii I grew up and call my home destroyed. Whatever our opinions are about the tourism industry in Hawaii, I know its future is important because tourism will never go away. At the very least, tourism should provide for us. The hotel I work at, the Ilikai, is no more. The hotel that so many people remember from the opening credits of the Hawaii 5-0 is no more. The hotel that once employed hundreds of people in our community is no more. Over the years, the Ilikai has gone from a booming hotel to nothing. Today, only 62 workers are working or employed, and many of them are on call. Most of us at the Ilikai are too young to retire, but too old to be appealing to potential employers. Our employer is converting hotel rooms into condominiums. This is what we call condo conversion. This is the story of our industry. Thousands of job loss through corporate greed. The only ones benefiting from condo conversions are the large corporations that now own us. If we allow the corporations to take away our jobs, we are allowing profits over people. We are allowing them to sell off beachfront land and destroy our community. We've been told by the corporations what is good for us. They measure the success of the industry by number of visitors to our islands, the amount of revenue generated, the amount of money the visitors spend. But who benefits in the long term? Not me and not you. Let's get real. We want tourism to work for us. We need to do something now. We shouldn't have to fight for good jobs in Hawaii. If hotels wants to do business in Hawaii, then they should allow us to set the rules. The one rule that should matter is whether or not the people of Hawaii benefit. Just think about what happened at the Ilikai. We are the poster child for why we need our union Local 5, why we need Aikea movement. We cannot rely on our politicians. We need to make things happen. Join Aikea. Join us at the rally on March 5th. We're trying to present legislation to prevent condominium conversion. Look us up on Facebook. That's again Aikea. Thank you.
Mahalo, Joli. Aloha mai kākou. My name is Joshua Noga. I'm Kanaka Oiwi. Hawaii is my ancestral homeland, and I come to tell you that we are continuously under attack. But before I go into the details of how we're under attack, let me first tell you who I am and where I come from. Some of you guys may recognize my last name. Yes, I am from the Noga Inga. Nico, Al, Pete, Noga are the younger brothers of my father, John Noga. My family came, the Samoan side of my family came from Samoa in 1970 and settled in Camp 4 housing. I was born and raised in Kalihi, low income, affordable housing, Kukui Gardens, the public housings of Camp 4 housing, Merritt Homes, and Kuhio Park Terrace. So when this state talks about building affordable housing and low-income housing, I know what that looks like. I'm just a stone throws away from Ala Park and seen the massive ill effects of Kukui Street, deterioration of downtown due to massive urbanization. I was a city boy, growing up child of the urban development, concrete jungle of Honolulu. Zero connection to the land, zero opportunity, accessibility to the Aina. My father is a bus driver and my mother is a hairstylist, and they did the best they could to just continue to put a roof over our head and to survive the best that we could growing up in Kalihi. My mother's mother, Marie Kaulia Arrington, is full-blooded Hawaiian, descended from Maka'aina Na in Ka'u on the island of Mokuokeawe. And during World War I, her parents brought her and her family. They left Big Island and settled in Honolulu in the Hawaiian homestead, in the Hawaiian area known as Damien Track. Today, that's where the Honolulu airport is. My grandmother and my grandfather met during World War II at the hot spot right over here in Hotel Street. My grandfather is a black man in the army, and he met my grandmother. He used to tell me that he met his Polynesian princess, and he was so proud, being a black man coming to Hawaii and meeting his Polynesian princess. Now, the lack of opportunity for our people has led to the mass exodus of Hawaiians from our ancestral homeland. They have to go to the mainland to seek a better life, to seek a job, to seek the very opportunities just to provide food, education, and a quality of life for their children. My family included. Out of my mother's my grandparents had 13 kids. Out of my mother's 12 siblings, only 3 still live in Hawaii, and only 1 is a homeowner, be it on Hawaiian homelands. Now, what happened back in the 70s is rampant real estate speculation has led to the urbanization of Honolulu and skyrocketing prices. This has led to the displacement of many of our Hawaiian people. Back in the 70s and 80s, many of you guys will remember, our Hawaiian people were pushed onto the beaches of Waimanalo, pushed onto the beaches of Makaha, pushed out into the beaches of Mokuleia. And our state, in order to protect tourism, because they said that they didn't like the way the beach looked, went in and evicted all of our people off of the beach, our hard-working Hawaiians, who just are trying to live on the land of their ancestors. Now today, you guys may not think of it, but profit rules, and all the people in this building continue to follow the big business. And guess what? Our Hawaiians now continue to be pushed out. And now you see, instead of going on the beaches, you see them underneath the freeway, underneath Nimitz Viaduct, right? Being pushed out. Now these, all in the name of modernization, all in the name of expansion, all in the name of tourism. Now this cancer that is urbanization, which has been controlled in Honolulu since, the white man first came to our shore in 2007, has begun to creep out into Ko'olauloa, the area that I live in now. The house that my mother was raised in Hauula, is the same house that I'm raising my family in my ohana in right now. Now, our language, our culture, and our aina is under attack. The pressures to assimilate to an American view, American values, continuously threaten our Hawaiian cultural traditions. In my community, the massive urbanization project known as Envision Laie and the Turtle Bay Expansion Project threatens the rural country character of Ko'olauloa, which is a rural Hawaiian community. We are under attack by Bill 47, also known as the 2012 Ko'olauloa Sustainable Communities Plan. During backroom deals with the Honolulu City and County, Mayor Caldwell's office, Department of Planning and Permit, along with the for-profit arm of the LDS Church, Hawaii Reserves Incorporated, BYU Hawaii, as well as Polynesian Culture Center, they have gone and hijacked our community's plan and have inserted this massive urbanization development that will no longer keep the country, that will no longer keep our rural country charm, and in fact, it violates traditional customary rights of Kuleana landholders right now who live on the land growing kalo in Laie. Bill 47 We'll not only create a new city in Malaekahana, we'll also look to create a Mauka Connector Road that will run right through Kuleana lands, that will connect Kahuku, Laie, as well as Hauula, violating the traditional and customary rights of Native Hawaiians. The Turtle Bay expansion not only threatens native and endangered wildlife, but also plans to put up new condos and timeshares into an expanding Turtle Bay. But these new buildings and these new condos and these timeshares aren't going to provide a livable wage jobs for you and I. So I say, why are you going to build these condos and these timeshares and sacrifice our aina for nothing? For what? You know, so we can continue to be living as second-class citizens in our own country. I say I owe it to that. I owe it to Bill 47. Keep the country country. Mahalo, Auntie. Mahalo, Auntie Didi. What we have done, my friends and I, along with the Whenua Coalition, Aikea, I represent the Kolaloa Hawaiian Civic Club. We have created an organization, a vehicle, a peaceful expression called Aloha Aina no Kolaloa. We will have a march on Sunday, February 16th, a silent march in Malaekahana, where we'd like to invite all of you to come and join us in Kolaloa to express and show our kue against this development which threatens our Hawaiian way of life and our very communities that we hold dear. We're saying, do not compromise our countryside for more development. Do not compromise our Hawaiian culture, our access to the aina, our access to our water and our resources for more development. Keep the development in Honolulu, in the primary urban core. Keep the country country. So what I want everybody to do right now, I want you to take out your smartphone. I know everybody gets smartphone right now. Everybody, hold up your smartphone. Pull up Facebook. Pull them up. I'll give you guys some time. I wait. I want you to go to www.facebook.com/aloha aina kolaloa. Like us on your Facebook. Like our Facebook page.